assignment. Wowee whoopee. I go in there with Angel Rabbit punches.
Hey,
pow, I clean out.
Where are your manners? Don't you even say hello?
Not me, because I don't have time to say hello. First thing you know, you say hello. Then before you know it, it's how are you? Then it develops into what have you been doing? Did you have a nice weekend? And why don't you drop over and have a drink? How are the kids? The whole thing.
What's wrong with that?
You said what's wrong with that? I'll tell you what's wrong with that.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
There's a crooked mayor about to be reelected named Mayor Link of a small town, and I expect to be... You want me to have nice manners and say, how are you? How are the kids? What's happening?
Then forget it. Just forget it. If you're going to have that attitude, forget it. Forget your manners. Forget saying hello. Forget crummy Link. Forget the crummy, lousy town. I don't care what you want to forget. Do what you want with that.
What do you mean, what's wrong with that?
Just what I said. What's wrong with that?
He said, what's wrong with that? I'll tell you what...
You heard me.
Who said forget that crummy town? You know what town that is? It happens to be our hometown of Kipsleyville, and you said forget it.
Our hometown of Kipsleyville. Our hometown happens to be Kansas City.
Yeah, but we were born in Kipsleyville.
All right, we were born there, but we left when we were just little children.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going in our hometown of Kipsleyville. I'm going to tell those people, you know what I'm going to tell them? What my angel supervisor, Ralph, told me to tell them.
Mm-hmm.
That Mayor Link is a fink. But there's one thing I want to say before I go.
What's that, goodbye?
Hello.
How are you? How you been? Like to drop by for a drink sometime?
Tonight you'll meet two brothers who just happen to be us. Though Tom is slightly different, a problem we will now discuss. My brother Tom was lost at sea without his water wings, and now he is an angel, and he tries to do amazing things.
That's right, brother Dick, it's no trick if you see lots of different faces that look a lot like me.
An angel on a visit to his brother here below can cause a lot of trouble.
There's miracles that start, but they always come apart.
On the Smothers Brothers Show.
There's miracles that start, but they always come apart.
On the Smothers Brothers Show.
I'm Bruce Carmel, the mayor's administrative assistant. We're in the middle of a very important meeting. I hope you can be brief, Mr.
Smothers. Thomas Smothers from CGCG, and I will be brief. Mayor Link is a crook.
Now, those are very strong words.
I've got the proof right here.
Gentlemen, this is Mr. Smothers from the Council for Good City Government.
Yay.
He says he has proof that Mayor Link is a crook.
Well, I see by your smiling faces you don't believe it. Well, I've got the proof right here from A to Z. Pick your favorite letter.
Please get on with it, Mr. Smothers.
All right, we'll start with A. A for allotments. Now, Mayor Link has 11 cars for himself, paid for by the city, 9 of which he sold for a profit, and 1 which he rents.
Boy, that's hard to believe.
Certainly is. The truth is always hard to believe. Let's move on. B. B for benefits. Now, for every dollar the city treasury takes in, only 11.5 cents go back to the people in benefits.
That sounds like there must be a lot of graft.
No, graft is under G, right? M. M for mother.
Mother.
Mother. Do you realize how many fur coats Mayor Link's mother has? I thought not. 26 fur coats. All paid for by the city!
That's an outrage.
Of course it's an outrage. That's not even counting her mink stoles. And a foxtail on her motorcycle. V. V for vacations. Do you realize how many vacations Mayor Link took last year?
Mr. Smothers, the city thanks you.
12. 12 vacations, all to exotic places in faraway lands.
Mr. Smothers, you've made your point.
But I haven't even got to Z yet.
Z is unnecessary. Believe me, we are convinced.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway. I didn't have anything very good for Z. zebra zone.
Mr. Smothers, the mayor can't possibly run again without our support. And if what you say is true, he won't get it.
If you'll just leave your proof here with us, we'll take care of the rest of it.
Thank you very much. I can't tell you what a pleasure it has been talking with honest men like you in a den of thieves here. Good counsel for good city government. Thanks you also.
Hi. Now, can't you come in the normal way once in a while?
Well, I'm not a normal person. Anyway, I'm an angel. You know that.
I know.
But hey, boy, I fouled up today. I really fouled up today, really good.
You know, that's great. You know, if you would only get merit points for fouling up, you know, you'd have a wealth of points.
You know something I did? Because I'm referring to the way I fouled up Mayor Link. Boy, I fouled Mayor Link up so good that he's never going to run for mayor again.
So fast? That was quick.
It was simple as ABC.
That's terrific.
Yeah, D-E-F-G.
I mean, I want to tell you something.
I-J-K-L-M.
Let me get that out.
Nobody ever lets me get to Z. You got something against these zebras or
I want to tell you
something?
something. I want to apologize. I'm sorry that, well, I should have offered to help, really. I should have offered to help because, after all, Kipsleyville is my hometown, too.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's okay, Dickie. Forget about it.
Remember Mrs. Wilson?
Wilson of history class. Yeah, she never liked me.
Yeah, the big bad old...
Yeah.
And how about Mrs. Finch, the grouch? Wow, what a grouch.
Yeah. Hey, I saw them both today.
Really?
Yeah, and nothing's changed. The same old town and nothing's changed at all.
Hey, remember when we were playing baseball? And you told me, you said, watch out.
Yeah.
And I hit that long fly ball and went right in.
Yeah, I said, watch out, Dickie.
Mrs. Finch's window. Oh.
Smashed her plate glass window.
Man,
Yes. By the way, she sent you this pipe from her to you.
Really?
Yeah, homemade pipe. She made it herself.
That's nice, Charlie. That's really
Yeah, it's peachberry. Here,
right there.
Yeah, it's a real live peachberry. She made it.
We had peachberry before. Looks good.
Yes. Terrible. Nothing's changed. She's still bugged about that window.
Good afternoon, Mayor Link.
Hello, Helen. How's your mother?
Just fine, Uncle Jesse.
Good afternoon, Uncle Jesse.
Bruce? Hello, Cousin Jesse. Frank?
Hi, Jesse.
Walter, how's my favorite brother-in-law?
Fine, just fine.
You always said I was your favorite brother-in-law. That was until I read this week's report on the traffic violations. How come you collected only $400? Is it my fault if people are driving more carefully? Well, then lower the city's speed limit. That'll raise the violations. You, Frank, get that through the city council.
When do you want it effective?
Immediately.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Resolution is passed.
I don't like to upset you, Uncle Jesse, but there was a nut from the Council for Good City Government around here saying you were a crook.
He was all shook up about you running for your 8th term. Maybe he was right. Maybe I shouldn't run. Maybe I'll just reappoint myself.
Now we turn to the local news. In Kipsleyville, Mayor Jesse Link announced today that he will run for an unprecedented 8th term.
He will not.
Speaking for the mayor was Bruce Carmel, Link's administrative assistant, who is...
Traitor, plummy, two-timer, rotten, cheat, and liar.
Hey.
And stupid.
Hey, who are you yelling at?
I'm yelling at Mayor Link.
Well, why?
He's gonna run again for another term.
Wait a minute, you just told me
Well,
you
they told me that he was.
Who told you?
The city council said, I promise he's not gonna run when
Guys,
we...
are crying out loud. Why don't you tell me they're the ones that told you he wasn't gonna run?
they're the ones-
Mayor Link's famous for his nepotism.
Well, he's. I'll tell you this, he's not as famous as you think he is for it.
Well, why do you say that?
Because I don't know what it is.
Nepotism. It means that every man on that city council is a relative of his.
That's a dastardly deed, what they... Now what are we gonna do? You gotta think of something. Mom always said that you were smarter than I was, so you gotta think of something and use your head, because I can't think of
The
anything.
easiest thing is to get someone to run against him.
That's a pretty easy thing to think. But who could you get that would want to buck a political, nefarious, nepotypical, political machine of Mary Link? You wouldn't get anybody that...
Someone who's brave. He's got to be brave, right?
He's got to be brave and honest.
Honest, right, and decent. A decent fella.
And trustworthy, and be thrifty.
Right.
Love his mother and his dog. And be a.
You know, it's not going to be easy finding anybody like that. I mean, you know, that has a chance.
Hey.
What?
I know just the guy.
Who?
Me.
Are you kidding? You can't run for mayor in that disguise.
Do you know why?
All the world loves a lover.
Well, I don't think it's appropriate for Kipsleyville.
You don't think it's appropriate?
No, it isn't.
Oh, look. Don't they tango in Kipsleyville?
Kipsleyville is a rural town. I'd say they're more, square dance people.
Square dance people. That's right. Square dance. They're square and crooked in Kipsleyville.
I don't care what they are, Tommy. You can't go like that. Why don't you go as a farmer?
Did you say farmer?
That's right, a farmer.
You said farmer.
I certainly did. Well, what's the matter with
You
a farmer?
said I want to go as a lover, and you said a farmer, not Ohio the Dario, a
Tommy,
farmer.
Farmer is much
I'm
more
not
appropriate.
Ralph's calling.
Oh.
He's always talking through my hat. Hello, Ralph. You can't believe what's happening. My brother says Ohio the Dairy wants me to be a farmer. A farmer, huh? Okay, Ralph. Goodbye.
Well, farmer.
Big deal.
Great, Tommy. Just
Farmer Jones to you. Ohio the Dairy. You're the one who wanted me to be a farmer. I'm Farmer Jones.
Okay, Farmer Jones. I think you'll probably be the best mayor the fair town of Kipsleyville has ever had.
You're right.
Mr. Galento, if Farmer Jones is elected, Farmer Luigi Jones.
Luigi? That's right, the Luigi. That's me.
If Luigi here is elected, he promises to make a clean sweep of City Hall.
That's right.
Well, eat some more lasagna, Luigi. How are you going to grow up to be a big, strong mayor, huh?
Then we can count on your vote?
Of course we vote for our Luigi. You don't like the antipasto?
Yeah, I like it very much. You could say I'm a pro antipasto. Or an antipasto pro.
Good. Keep eating, huh?
Of course, Mr. Wu. If Farmer Jones is elected, Farmer Wong Jones.
Farmer Wong?
What's the matter? Don't I look like a farmer?
But you know, eat egg foo young, mugu gai pen, and chow mein.
Yeah, does chow mein go with antipasto?
Antipasto?
Yeah, antipasto.
Oh, you got me wrong, Wong. You mixed me up with Mr. Galento down the street. 我要一樣啊，碟好你好中意㗎。嗱，呢樣菜呢，你就梗係中意係嘛？
我應裝㗎，我食着咗。
嗱，你試中意啦。
Farmer Jones for mayor.
Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
I'm kissing babies like all good politicians are supposed to. You're supposed to kiss babies.
Tommy.
Vote for Farmer Jones.
Hey, you got it wrong. You kiss the babies when they're in front of their parents. Now, you want the parents' vote, not the kids. They can't vote.
Oh, that's how it works, huh?
Yeah, that's how it works. Come on, get out of here.
That's right, Uncle Jesse. He's been eating and kissing his way into their hearts. The public opinion polls, even the ones we fixed, show that Farmer Jones is catching up.
In that case, we'll have to get rid of him.
You mean bump him off?
Bruce, you have been seeing too many old movies lately. No, we're going to pay him off. Every man has his price. Now be a good little nephew and go find out what the good farmer's price is.
You seem like a sensible man.
Why are you wasting your time running for mayor?
Well, I'm not. I'm not. I don't think that I'm ready to run for governor.
Not yet.
Look, we can talk like friends. What's your first name?
Luigi Wong. Well, you can call me Tommy.
Look, Tommy, why fight manly? Why not join him?
This administration can use a man of your intelligence.
And integrity.
Absolutely.
How would you like to be parking meter collector?
Every fifth meter is yours.
You guys must think that I'm a hick from the shtick.
No! Look, if you don't like outside work, how about traffic court judge?
Every fine over 50 miles an hour is yours.
You guys are trying to bribe me? Trying to bribe me? Me, Farmer Jones, has never did a dishonest day's work in his life, getting up in the morning and toiling in the fields. I'm honest. I don't take a bribe.
As your mayor, I have always welcomed the opportunity for political debate, and so I welcome my worthy opponent, Farmer Jones.
Thank you, citizens of Kipsleyville. I hereby throw my hat in the ring for mayor. Now, let's compare our city of Kipsleyville to the sister city of Buntley. That is, if my keen-eyed campaign manager is ready. I'm ready. Next, Mayor Jones. First of all, let's take a look at the hospital in Buntley. There we go. Now, as you can all see, this hospital is a beautiful, well-equipped, modern hospital. Why, you know, it's almost a pleasure to get sick just to go and visit there. Now, we'll take a look at our hospital. Well, that's Kipleysville's hospital. Look at that crummy, dirty thing. The people go in there, they get sick just walking by because it's so understaffed and crummy and filthy.
He's right.
We gotta do something about it.
Now, let's look at the high school in Buntley. Isn't that beautiful? As you can see, this, too, is a modern, well-equipped, beautiful high school. Why, it's really a credit to the community. Now, let's look at our high school. That's all right, citizens. That's Kipleysville High School. That's your high school. A crummy, decrepit place like that.
Fire trap.
It's a fire trap, too. That's what my keen-eyed campaign manager mentioned. The fire trap's disgusting and filthy and understaffed. The kids hang around. There's nobody there because it's so filthy and crummy.
No wonder my dumb kid doesn't learn anything.
All right, now let's take a look at the home, the residence of the mayor of Buntley. Now, as you can see, this is a humble home, befitting a humble civic servant. Now, let's take a look at the home of our own mayor, Mayor Link. Do you believe that house? Who would ever live in a house like that? That's a castle. Wonder where? That's why we have a crummy hospital and a ding-dong dumb school, because he lives in a... Wonder where he gets all that money to live in a house like that. A house, a castle, a mayor live in a castle.
Farmer Jones is right.
Darn right he's right.
So, citizens, let's throw off the shackles of a corrupt, bad government and bring on the shackles of good government. Yeah, let's make Farmer Jones your next mayor. We want Jones.
We want Jones. We want Jones. We want Jones.
We want Jones. I think I know who we want Jones.
Just hold your horses a minute. Hold your horses a minute. Now, Farmer Jones is a nice fella, and we all got a big kick out of his talk. But Jesse Link is not a talker. He's a doer.
Yeah, but what have you ever done, you crook?
What do you suppose we did with all the money we collected? Huh?
You spent it on broads and booze in that big old house of yours.
Oh, I am sorry. You are wrong, Farmer Jones. We've been saving the people's money for them. As a result of good city government, I am happy to announce a juicy and fat tax rebate.
Did you hear what I heard?
A tax rebate in this town?
In this town and right now.
I don't
That's right, folks. Just open up the envelopes. Buy yourself something real nice with the best wishes of your favorite mayor, Jesse Lee.
Look at that. $10.
That's real money. That mayor's he's gonna buy this election. You just wait.
Oh, yeah? Well, you can't fool all the people all the time. Some of the time when all the money in the world, or some of the money, because they're smarter than that. They won't be taken in.
You want to bet?
Hey, he's trying to buy my vote. This is a bribe.
I don't need money that badly.
Link is a fink. See, all the people are good people.
I'm sold. We want Jones.
We want Jones! 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 We want
And here's your paperweight, Uncle Jesse.
And your address book, brother-in-law Jesse. And your desk calendar, brother-in-law Jesse.
And that is it.
Goodbye, Mayor. Oh, you fair weather relative.
Oh, just a moment, Uncle Jesse. These pencils belong to the city.
Yeah. Welcome, Mayor. Coffee, Mayor Jones?
See, Mayor Jones?
Allow me, Your Honor.
Just a second, you flunkies. There'll be no flunking around me.
What the mayor means is that you're all fired.
Fired?
That's right, fired. There's nothing worse in the whole world than a mayor who hires his nephews, his brother-in-laws, his cousins, and his uncles and aunts. That's called nepherness.
Nepotism.
Yeah, and there'll be none of that in this administration either. Not in Farmer Jones' administration. I'd like you to meet my new administrative assistant, my brother Dickie.
Hi, Tommy.
Boo.
Hey, you know, why aren't you down at the mayor's office?
I'm not mayor anymore.
Well, what happened? They catch you stealing pencils?
They catch me stealing pencils. You said that they caught me stealing pencils. They didn't. You know what happened?
What?
We didn't read one of the propositions on the ballot.
What proposition?
The proposition to incorporate Kipsleyville in the fair city, sister city of Buntley.
Looks like we made it too attractive.
Yeah, and they won by an overwhelming margin in the ballot for the vote.
You know what? You did a good job, a great job as an angel. You didn't goof anything up. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Hey, that's probably Ralph, and I'll bet you he's going to congratulate you.
Yeah. Hello, Ralph? Oh. Yeah, well, thanks a lot. I was just doing my job. Hey, next week I'm going to be a judge in a beauty contest. Hey, that's swell, with a bunch of beautiful girls all around me and everything. Uh-huh. Do you think that I'm ready for that kind of a job, Ralph? You know how I... Oh, yeah, and you don't want my brother to be involved in this assignment at all. You don't want him to be involved with these beautiful girls, huh? Gotcha, Ralph. Ralph says that he doesn't
Now, what kind of a thing is that? I help you out all the time, and Ralph, you get something good, and Ralph says, no, don't let your father do
I
that.
can't control that. Ralph
Well, what's
says
the
he
matter?
doesn't want you around because you're a bad guy. You're always chasing girls around. Ralph says he doesn't want you involved with him.
I don't always chase girls
That's
around.
it.
I'm just not going to help him out anymore.
That's the way
you know,
it
it goes both ways, fella.
See how vicious you can get?
You
I
mean
was
vicious?
teasing you. You can really be involved in this beauty contest.
Did he say so?
Because you're my favorite sibling.
Hey, that's great.
He says you can be involved in it.
And I'll do a good job.
You're going to be involved in an awful lot of beautiful girls.
That's great.
Right up to there.
How high?
Right up to there.
Is that all? You could go higher than that.
Well, how about right up to here?
Higher. Now, how high am I going to be involved with girls? Come on.
How about right up to here? I mean up to there.
Now, that's more like it.
Other show has been brought to you by VO5 Hairspray.
the hairspray that gives your hair a crystal clear hold with no sticky buildup.